What up, YouTube? This is Austin from Team NGU4 bringing you a deck profile. This is my Narukami's. They are not all the way complete, so I will be telling you the changes I will make at the end. So let's get started. Let's start off with my starter, Spark Kid Dragoon. He's much better than the other one, Lizard Soldier Saishin. Just because if you need a grade 3 or you have one but you don't like to ride it as a Vanguard, this can bring out whatever grade 3 at the top 5. So I like him better than the other starter. Alright, let's start off with my grade 3s. I run right now 2 Dragonic Kaiser Vermillions. Only reason I run 2 is because I don't have 2 more. I want to run 4. I like him. He is by far the best Vanguard for this deck. Then, after Vermillion, I run 2 Thunderbreak Dragoons. He is a good backup. He's a generic 5k limit break. I like him. He's mostly for backup, just in case I don't get Vermillion in first turn or with Spark Kid. So, he's a backup Vanguard. Then I run 1 of him. I run 1 Dacian of the Lightning Flash, just because I like him as a rear guard, but I don't want to because I think I'd see him a lot more often than I want to. So I only run 1 of him just because of the 2k plus no matter what. So that's 1. Then I run 1 Breakthrough Dragon. Don't like him that much. I have to basically boost with an 8k to put him at 20, or the magic number with him. So then I run 1 Riot General Garrus. He's okay. He's more of a Plan C Vanguard, just because of the Soul Charge add 2. I mean, it's an okay. It's better. I like to place it better in a rear guard circle, just for it. Alright, let's get on to the grade 2s. I run 1 Desert Gunner Sidon. I like him because he's okay. I'd rather have something else. I just don't have anything to put in for him right now. His effect, place him on Vanguard or rear guard and choose a opponent's rear guard and it can't intercept for the turn. So, just 1 of him. Then I run 3 Demonic Dragon Berserker Gurnda, or however you pronounce that name. He's a really good grade 2 for early game, because after I use Spark Kid, I like to use his effect when I attack a Vanguard, and the attack hits. I'm flip a damage, so basically I'm getting ready for Vermillion's limit break during that turn. So, 3 of him. Then I run 3 Dragonic Death Size. Why 3? I don't have a 4th one. Pretty much, I want 4, but I don't have a 4th one at this time. I'm probably going to replace Desert Soldier, Desert Gunner with 1 of him. He's a good grade 2 because you counterblast 2 and you retire a grade 2 or less. So, he's good for early game. My last grade 2s are 4 Thunderstorm Dragoons. Easy 10k beater. Just 4 because he's more of a power hitter than any of the other grade 2s I've shown you so far. He's helpful in early game too. Besides Dragonic Death Scythe, he'll attack for like 18 or 17k, which is a magic number for this deck in turns of early game. So, for him. Alright, let's get on to the grade 1s. I run 3 Desert Gunner Raiden. 3, he has basically the same effect as the other Desert Gunner Shiden. Place on Vanguard or rear guard, and you can stop a rear guard on your opponent's side from intercepting. Good 7k booster. Then I run 2 Lizard Soldier Ricky. I absolutely despise this card. It is worthless. I just have nothing right now to put in for him. He's a waste of a counterblast and isn't all that good at boosting unless you use his counterblast. So 2 of him for now until I get replacements. Then I run 3 Photon Bomber Wyverns. That is the best booster by far in this deck. His effect, when your opponent has 3 or more damage, he turns basically into a 10k booster. So he's helpful if you're attacking with Dragonic Kaiser Vermillion. It's a 21k. With Limit Break, it's a 23k attack. So it's a good card to have. It only works on Vanguard, but still. Then I run 4 of vanilla 8Ks. Why 4? It's obvious. You always want 4 8K boosters in your deck. You don't want less. You don't want more. So 4 8K beaters. Then I run 2 Perfect Guards. Only reason I run 2, I don't have them. I don't have 2 more. I am probably going to replace the Lizard Soldier Ricky with 2 of him. So I want 4, but I only have 2 at the moment. Then I run 1 Lizard Soldier Joshua, or whatever. I don't like him either. I'm probably going to replace him with another Desert Runner, Raiden. Don't like him. He's not all that good. Soul Blast 1 gains 3 for turn, turns into a 9k booster. I'd rather have Raiden that stops an opponent from intercepting, so just 1 of him for now. Let's see. On to triggers. 1 stand trigger. I'm not a big fan of stand triggers. It's basically a replacement until I can find another draw trigger, because I only have 3 right now. 3 draw triggers. I want 4 just so I can keep up hand power, hand position, or whatever you want to call it. Just so I have more guard and more hand than my opponent. This is also why I don't run any Hex Dragons, the ones that if you have less in your hand, it gains 3. These are the only reason, because I end up drawing a lot, and I have a lot more than my opponent most of the time. And then let's see, I run 4 of these critical triggers. Obvious, they're critical triggers. I want to finish my opponent off quickly. That's why I run 8 criticals. The only I wish I had a different one than Jin, just because I don't normally use his effect. It's not all that helpful. I only use it when I have to, when I need the extra power. So 8 crit. My last are obvious 4 heal triggers. I don't really need to explain why 4 heal triggers, because if you need that explanation, you are either really dumb or you are a noob. Sorry for all you noobs watching this video. Just you need 4 in any deck. I don't care what you think, 4 all the way is the way to go. Alright, and that wraps up that. Changes, pretty much. The only changes I would make are adding 2 in for Thunderbreak, I'd put in another Vermillion for him, and another Vermillion in for him. Just because I want to run 4 Vermillions. Because 2 is a little less, because I don't see him a lot. These 2 cards have to go. I don't like them at all. I'd rather have 4 Vermillion than these 2. They're kind of pointless to me. Honestly, I don't like them. So, that's really the only changes besides adding another draw and replacing some of my grade 1s for perfect shields. So, that wraps up my Narukami deck profile. Hopefully I have this posted soon. If it's already posted, whatever. Also, I will be posting my Mega Colony and Nova Grapplers soon. So, later, YouTube.